Hello, everyone. Welcome in. We are going to do 2 games today. We are going to be playing Tears of Thymus, and we are going... we're going to be playing Tears of Thymus to start, because there's a special event going on right now. And then we are going to be playing some Crisis Core later. So, yeah! If you don't know Tears of Thymus, it's a tummy game on mobile devices. I'm currently playing it on my iPad. You can play it on your iPhone. You can play it on your Android. You can play it on tablets. There's a variety of different things. Oh, I haven't been playing that, so it's fine. That you can play it on. So, yeah. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone is good and well. Am I out of friends? Nope, I can accept one more friend on here. One more friend. We don't need to auto build. It auto, so, because it's already selected. Is it not auto-playing? Oh, there we go. It's just like, why isn't it moving? It should auto-play. It just makes it go faster and easier if you select auto-play. Oh, I am so chilly, y'all. Kippy! Hello! How are you? Oh, that is really cool. Gonna be moving over. Hunter! Thank you so much for subscribing for 7 months! I greatly appreciate it. How are you, my friend? If it looks like my eyes are closed, they are not. I am looking down. I know, right? Yes, I know also my model's wigging out. Just go with it for a second. Oh no, she's like really wigging out. Okay, hold on, I can fix her. She just disconnected. Give me 1 second to reconnect. There we go. Oh, yay! How is your Tamagotchi? Like, are you enjoying it? I've been thinking about getting a Tamagotchi because, I keep seeing them around and there's some really cool ones coming out. And I was like, oh, it would be really fun to have a Tamagotchi again. I could take it to work with me, I could pet it, I could play with it, you know, all that good stuff. I've done these, so I'm just skipping through them so we can get to the story. Also, if you guys don't know, I'm also streaming live on YouTube as well, so if you don't follow my YouTube, you should go give me a subscription there. Oh, are they really? I remember it being so hard to take care of. Like, not like overly complicated, but you had to feed it, you had to do certain things to keep it alive. I like that you can hear the footsteps. Usually when I'm not playing this on my computer, I don't notice all the little sounds that you can hear. Come on. No, today I got up. I planned to be up earlier, but my sister's been sleeping in my room, which is fine, except she slept in kind of late for me, because I was up at like 6 or 7, and she slept in until 8:30. So we got up, we cleaned the house, we had lunch, breakfast around 11:30, 12 o'clock. Then we went and walked the mall, and now I'm home and doing this. This game's actually really chill. Kind of. The stories can be really sad. I haven't played the main story in a while. We could potentially start the main story up again today. Because it's been so long since I've played it. Like, I usually just do the side stories right now. Oh, that sounds yummy. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come on. Come back to me. Come back to me. I believe in you. You can do it. You can do it. Are we back? Okay. Yes. Okay, cool. I'm back on... Am I back here? Yes. Swag. Let me see if I can get this to reload. Okay, I mean, like, I can still see chat. It's just a little jank, is all. What if I completely close it and reopen it? Yep. Everything else is working. Chat just doesn't want to load. Okay, there we go. Chat is back. Oh, I can screen mirror to my Roku TV. That's good to know. That is good to know. Sorry, Wi-Fi went out there for a second. We haven't had any Wi-Fi issues for a while, so I was mildly surprised. I saw, like, the notification that OBS was down. Thank you, Hunter! I appreciate the lurk. Aw, is my lurk command not working? I'll get it fixed. I don't think I turned it off, but who knows? You're thirsty now. I was thinking I could do something to help Mommy. And they're gonna go organize and clean her desk. Okay, one more side task to do. And then we are on to main story. This one should be super quick and easy. It should just be a battle. To catch up on the main story, we'll do that here in a second. Ah! I just dropped my tablet. No, come back to me. Okay, there we go. I received the tablet. Okay. Sweet. Okay, now let's do a real story. Okay, so to catch everyone up on the real story, what's going on here is we're going on a picnic with Artem. And probably I'm not saying his name right, so I call him Art for short. So we're gonna go on a picnic with him. Hey, Wolf, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. That's good to hear. Oh, cute, there's a rainbow! The weather is nice today. It's great for a picnic. Yeah, if time allows, we can also go somewhere further for a walk. Just as you are about to discuss the details of your little picnic, you hear a boy shouting from behind. Hey, you two, wait up! The little boy dashes over in such a hurry that he nearly tripped over himself. Art quickly holds out a hand to prevent him from falling over. Careful! The little boy clings to the hem of Art's clothes the moment he regains his footing. Anxiety is written all over his face. Hey there, what's wrong? My parents are gonna disappear. My parents who love me, they're gonna disappear. Saying so, his eyes grow red again. Oh no, baby! So, can you guys stay? Don't agree to my parents' request, please? What's he talking about? His parents' request? Unable to make heads or tails of what the little boy is saying, he turned to face Art. Art frowns, shows that he's about as clueless as you are. He lowers the picnic basket in his hand, bending down to gently pat the boy's head. What's your name? Did something happen? No hurry. Take your time. My name's June Fuller. You guys look like lawyers. Are you not? Can you not accept my parents' request? Don't accept their case. Artem pauses, seemingly having remembered something. Oh, there's an ad. There we go. What if I move it if I would be able to see it better? Hold on, let's try it. Oh, there's... Can I make anything else shorter over here? We can make this bigger? No, okay, we're gonna put it back up top then. There we go. Sweet. Sweet beans. Figured it out. On pause, seemingly having remembered something. Your surname's Fuller, you say. Is your father... He nods earnestly. Seeing the look of understanding dawn on Art's face, you can't help but pat his shoulder and mouth to him. The friend of Celeste. He came to the firm last week with his wife to consult me about property proportions after their divorce. You were busy organizing the files for the economic dispute back then, and we buried the Moonlight oil to sort out the chain of events after. And I forgot to tell you about this case, sorry. I see, that's not your fault, since I was really busy during that period. I know that they want looking for you to discuss their divorce. I mean, I think, from what the sound of it is, he already accepted the case. I don't want them to divorce. Once they do, I'll be an orphan. Poor little bean. A crowd is starting to gather, faced with many gazes of past buyers. June Fuller grows increasingly upset. We're getting more and more of an audience. This won't do. Let's bring him back for a proper chat. With that in mind, you gently tug on Art's sleeve, signaling that you want to speak with him in private. While ensuring that the boy is still within your range of sight, you and Art both move to a corner to talk. Why don't we bring him back to your place and have a proper chat with him? You glance at June. Once more, he sniffles, his eyes still red and puffy. Following your gaze, Art sighs. I was thinking the same, too. It's just a bit of a pity. It's a pity, but it looks like we'll have to postpone our picnic. It's too bad, but there's no better way around this. There's not much we can do about it. You raise your hand and gently hold onto Art's. Come on, we're still going to have lots of time together anyways. Sure. I have a whole company in tow now. We understand your situation now, but the problem you're trying to tell us about sounds a little complicated, so it might take quite some time. How about you come back with me to his house, where you can take your time to slowly tell us everything? Okay, sure. Shouldn't children be a little more cautious towards strangers in situations like this? Yeah, actually, probably. Probably. You're so quick to agree. Aren't you afraid that we're bad guys? Nope, I know that this guy's called Art, and that he's a really good lawyer. Dad wouldn't have looked for him if he wasn't. You're such a good lawyer, so you must be a good guy, and since you're with him, you're definitely not a bad guy either, right? That's right, we're not bad guys, but not everyone's like us, so you still have to be careful around strangers, alright? Okay, I understand. Thank you, mister. Let's head back then. Oh, come on, let me click it. Let me click it. Thank you, thank you. Why don't you take a seat first? Would you like to eat something? Sure. Despite sounding calm, June looked a little uneasy upon entering an unfamiliar place. In the end, he's still just a kid. Do you like cartoons? Why don't we put one on for you? Okay, I want to watch Pen the Pony. Can I? Of course! You turn the TV on and select the cartoon he wants to watch. Soon enough, all the tension leaves him. He relaxes, immersed in the cartoon. Let's go cook him mac and cheese! Oh, look, Art just disappeared. He bounced. Ah! Don't walk past him. There we go. What are you thinking about? Skinny! How are you? What is that in that? It goes pretty good. How are you doing? Yes, I agree. Oh yes, why don't we prepare something to eat for him? Of course! However, he only wordlessly points towards the refrigerator. I have some fruits in the fridge. I'll go wash them. Did he want to say something? Ask him! Artem really hesitates, so it's a little concerning seeing him like that. Art, were you going to say something? No, I just thought that you're really good at looking after children. You followed his gaze to see June sitting in the living room with his complete attention on a pony named Pen. He looks really tense. I hope he can relax a little. You're handling it brilliantly. Gucky? What? Is this some new word and slang that I don't know? Alright then, I'll go wash the fruits. You watch Art's retreating back as he heads into the kitchen. The question in your mind only seems to increase. Is that all he really wanted to say to me? Never mind, now's not the time for this. I'll just have to find another time to talk to him about it. You shake your head and follow him into the kitchen. Hi-ho, 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 off to cook we go. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? Strawberry, apples, grapes. Oh, are those cherries? Impressive. Art's fridge is still well stocked. Okay, I'll wash some of each and make a fruit platter for June. Can choose whatever he likes. This should be enough. Now to wash them all. Done. Now to put them all into the plate. I hope there's something he likes from the assortment. I mean, apples are usually a good choice, in my opinion. So are grapes. Cherries, The fruit platter is done. Sorry to bother you. Right? I'm not hungry, but I'm starting to feel hungry. It's already almost 5 o'clock. Wow, okay. Not at all. Here, try one. Is it so sweet? You pick up a strawberry and bring it up to his lips. Okay. After a short pause, he awkwardly opens his mouth to take the strawberry. It's very sweet. That's good to hear. Strawberries dipped in chocolate are just delicious. Can't change my mind. It's only after he swallows a strawberry and you spot the remnant of juice on the corner of his lip that you realize what you've just done. You gently rub your fingers together. You can almost feel the lingering warmth from his lips on them. However, Art lowers his gaze before you can say anything. Katybug, I'm really sorry. Look, not to out myself, but if you think this game is steamy, there's another game that I play that I will not stream that is more steamy. It wasn't easy to find the time for a date, and now that something like this has happened, if you're angry, Art has always been steadfast and confident, but now he hesitates. What he said makes perfect sense, yet it still comes off sounding a little sad to you for some reason. I'm not angry, and I won't be angry about this either. Isn't this just what it is to be an attorney? You got the short end of the stick this time, and next time it might be my turn. But if you really mind it that much, then why don't you promise me something? What is it? I want to handle this issue with June Floor together with you. Miss Littlewolf, hello! Welcome in! How are you? I want to share your burdens with you and help you where I can. He looks at you for a while, then his lips curve into a smile. Then, I'll give you a rundown of the situation. Octavio Fleur is the executive president of a pharmaceutical company, and his wife works as a business manager in another company. They are both at the peak of their careers and are often busy. Another busy couple. So, were they already willing to file the divorce when they came to consult you about the division of property? Yes, although they have yet to go through the actual process. But according to Mr. Fuller's own words, he says their feelings for each other have faded, and there's no longer any need to continue with their marriage. Oof. Odd. Why did he say specifically chose to consult the Simon's law firm? Are there more complicated disputes involved in his case? Oh, I'm sorry. Did the skincare help boost your mood? I am good. What's with the side duck, Skinny? Confusion? I just scroll back up in chat. Odd. Why? No, it was just a simple consultation. His wife is a friend of Celeste. Maybe Celeste. Yes, I give it like everyone nicknames. Figured that it would be unfitting for her to handle the case, considering their friendship. So she recommended me to Mr. Fuller. No wonder. Celeste also remained quite sad when she told me about this matter. She said that the Fullers were always a very loving couple. Now that things have come down to this, it is a pity. You both lapsed into silence for a while, unwittingly looking back toward June, who's sitting on the sofa. And June only reacted so strongly against the divorce because he cannot find it in himself to accept this, right? Oh, yes, do tacos. How about we ask him about his thoughts? He looks like he's all relaxed now. I think now's the right time. All right. I'm doing tacos for dinner tonight. Oddly enough. Squirtle! Psyduck! Pika Pika! The cartoon was ending by the time he returned to the sofa. Art placed a plate of food on the coffee table and hands June a fruit fork. You have to wonder if his parents wonder where he's at. I don't know how to do a motorcycle sound very well. Ooh! The child hits the pause button on the remote, his gaze darting timidly between us and the plate of fruits. Don't worry, you can tell us anything. I overheard Dad calling you. He said that he was gonna divorce Mom, and he said this family no longer felt like home. Dad was never like this in the past. He said that I am his treasure, that Mom is his heart. How can he not keep to his word? You and Art exchange a look. Neither of you say anything. I know that you're both really great lawyers, so can you please not take my parents' case? I don't want them to separate. I don't want to become an orphan. June's voice takes on a slightly teary edge as he speaks. Don't worry, your father only came to consult me. He hasn't actually gone through with it. They might have just had a couple of disputes with each other. Art pats the boy's head and takes a few tissues to wipe his tears away. Mom and Dad used to love each other so much. Just like you two earlier. Like us earlier? Oh, please do! June scratches his head and ponders for a while. Dad would always hold Mom's hand whenever they go. They'd always be full of laughter and smiles. I don't know why, but things between them feel a little different than before. Be it at home or outside, they're always on their phones or computers, working and working nonstop. All they do is work and work. They never sit down together just to chat anymore. That's why I had a feeling that they were going to break up. Besides taking care of me, they're both immersed in work. Is work really all that important? Is it more important than me and their relationship with each other? June's word makes you recall Kiki's previous worries once more. The two of you are lovers now. You should spend more quality time together so your relationship becomes stronger. What if your feelings fade or Mr. Wink falls for someone else because of your neglect? Taco hangover is going to be my next tattoo. Are you going to get it tattooed with a taco? Taco and beer, maybe? Or what kind of drink? Taco and margarita? I'm trying to think of what drink would go well with a taco. Can you help me? June interrupts your train of thought with a tearful plea. Can you help me make my parents go back to the way they were before, just like how both of you are now? I softly utters his name and goes silent right after. In this moment of silence, you understand his unspoken words. If June's gut feeling is right, then his parents' relationship might already be estranged. But how do I tell this to a kid? June, we'd better off contacting your parents first. They must be worried about you, considering how you ran out. You have to tell them that you're safe at least. June dejectedly nods and falls silent once more. Taco. Oh, all I can picture is like a mascot taco suit, like down sitting on the ground holding a beer. How should I go about comforting him? Should I distract him by talking about something else? He likes to watch Pen the Pony, so how about we talk about it? I see that you really like Pen the Pony. Why do you like it so much? Because June's eyes light up as he talks about his favorite cartoon. Pen is really clever and never backs down from any challenges. Plus, his parents have a good relationship with each other. I like to watch the parts where Pen spends time with his family. It reminds me of the time I spent with mom and dad in the past. His parents must have had a great relationship in the past for it to have made such a big impact on him. Have you known Mr. Lawyer for long? Mom and Dad met each other at university, so they've known each other for a long time now. What's with you adults? It doesn't matter how much time passes. I'll always love the model airplane that my dad bought me. They've had feelings for each other for so long. How can they just split up just like that? You don't know how to respond to his question. Perhaps this issue is a little too complicated and is something far beyond a child's understanding. Perhaps it's because the look he's giving you is both sad and sincere. You find yourself unable to tell him. Art's appearance makes you breathe a sigh of relief. Can you come here for a moment, Katybug? You nod and look towards June, who carefully picks up the remote again. Can I watch another episode of Pen the Pony? Sure, you can eat these fruits and snacks too. I like how he's like watching Pen the Pony, but we don't see him on the couch. Like, he doesn't exist when he's watching TV. What's wrong? I've contacted his dad, but he said that something went wrong with the project he's working on and that he's currently handling it. Thus, he can't come over to pick up his son right now. So, Art glances at June, who is sitting quietly on the sofa, eating fruit and watching TV. He sighs. He hopes that we can send June home. Miss Fuller's home at the moment. Sending him back isn't an issue, but Miss Fuller is home, yet she hasn't noticed that June has snuck out of the house for this long. Don't you think it's a little odd? That's true. Dragon! Of course I'm safe. Why wouldn't I be safe? Yes, I'm saying June. Am I saying it right? Who knows? It's probably not June, but I don't know because I don't know how to pronounce names, Skinny. It's a true story, though. Look. I know that I don't pronounce names correctly a lot, and it's not on purpose. It's an issue. Oh, no. So my car is dead in front of our neighbor's house across the street. I moved it yesterday. No, the day before. I moved it the other day because we thought we were going to get snow. And so I moved it across the street. And then I went to start it again to move it back in front of our house. So it wouldn't be in front of the neighbor's house and it wouldn't turn over. So we tried to jump it this morning and it wouldn't jump. We think the battery's dead. But we're going to try to jump. We're going to try to charge the battery later. And then jump it again. If that doesn't work, we're going to have to take the battery out of the car and take it and get it tested and see if it's the battery. But I've started car shopping. I don't know how I'm going to afford a new car. Jesus help me. Jesus, please give me a new car. Maybe June's gut feeling is right after all. Okay, if it's not... Yeah, thankfully it didn't die on the road. I would be a very salty... I mean, the car is a 1997 car. It definitely needs more fixing than just the battery. It has a big exhaust leak. There's a couple pieces under the undercarriage broke that hold up a pipe. One's completely off, one moves too much that need to be fixed. It needs new tires. It's why I've started looking for a new car. But alas, you know, that takes time and money I don't have. So. Yep, 1997. Toyota Avalon. Is it Jean? Juan? How do you say this name? Now I don't want to say June, because I know I'm saying it wrong. Which, I mean, I knew I was saying it wrong before, but now, like, I know that I'm saying it wrong. To Google! Wait, which one? Jean or Juan? Juan? Ah! Interesting they would choose that name. Wait, shouldn't it have, like, accents on it, if that's the name? If it's one, shouldn't it have, like, accents? I feel like that's why I pronounced it the way I did. The relationship only fell apart because of lack of communication. Let's send Juan back home first. He can talk about the rest after we see his mother. Alright. I mean, look, if my kid went missing, I would hope I would notice. Like, he's been with me for a while. Oh, that's why I was confused, because, like, I'm used to one with accents, not without. One, your father says that he's too busy to come fetch you, but your mother's home, so how about you let us send you home? On the TV, Pen the pony seems to have gotten into an argument with his family and is walking alone in the rain. Interesting. Juan looks at the two of you, his eyes reddening. I've been good! And lazy. Okay, I shouldn't say I've been lazy. The break's been really good, but now I'm behind on work. Which ultimately is my own fault, but the break was really well and needed. I feel recharged. I have some exciting things happening soon. Yeah. How have you been, Dragon? Juan is no longer as hysterical as he was as when you first saw him. Instead, he bows his head and sulks in silence. He still seems a little reluctant. Art bends down to his eye level. What is it? Can I go back a little later? Why does this kid not want to go home? What's really going on in their household? Art gently pats his head. Do you want to go somewhere else? Yeah, I want to go out and play. Dad said he was going to take me to the amusement park today, but he isn't even at home. Mom told me that she was going to bring me to a dessert shop, but she didn't even bring me out at all. I just want to go out and walk around, but they don't want to accompany me at all. Juan hangs his head again, sobbing pitifully. Why don't we go with you then? Really? You will? Yeah. You agreed without asking for Art's opinion first. You looked at him rather apologetically. Of course. Oh, did you hear back, though? About, like, did you get the job? Okay, let's head out and walk around. You guys are great. Rubbing his eyes, Juan's tearful eyes finally light up with joy. He just wants his parents' love and attention. This is really sad. I wish you could pet the animals. Oh, no, go. Juan stops before a vending machine selling drinks. He stares at the assortment of drinks. Are you thirsty? Want to drink something? I'm okay. It just made me remember the fresh taro milk near my home. It's sweet and delicious. Mom doesn't let me drink it often, but Dad secretly brings me to get some once in a while. And Dad would get in trouble with Mom when she found out. Dad still brings me there nowadays, but Mom doesn't even scold him anymore. He rubs his eyes, rather upset. This poor baby needs a hug. Oh, that's so cool! Hopefully you hear back soon. Juan stops in front of a pet shop and looks at the happy puppy jumping around inside with a smile. Do you like dogs? Yep, that's a very cute puppy. I used to want a puppy for myself so that we could play together, but sadly, your parents didn't agree to it. Mom agreed, but Dad didn't. Dad said that Mom was allergic to dog hair, so we can't keep one out of consideration for her. Huh, sounds like Mr. Fuller takes good care of his wife, Lily, so why are they now like this? I'm not sure if I'll have the chance to get a dog in the future. Art doesn't say anything, it just pats June's head. Juan's head! Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not doing it on purpose. Come on, let's go look at other things. Juan stops before a bookstore. He plasters himself to the display and fixates his eyes on the model airplane. See something you like? Want to go in to look? I remember you saying you liked making model airplanes. Are you interested in the new model airplane set? Yeah, but I already own all the models they're selling in the store. Dad brought me the full set when it just got released. I used to build these because they're interesting, but later on it's because my parents would join me and build them together. Now, it's been a long time since we did that together. The store's glass display reflects Juan's sorrowful form as he hangs his head. You silently pat him on the back. The three of you have been walking around for some time, but Juan's mood has hardly improved. You gently tug on Art's sleeve, pulling him aside. Of course! What should we do? I feel bad when I see him like this. Anyone would feel anxious and lost at a time like this, not to mention he's still a child. You both fall silent. You know that sometimes people have to help themselves, and there is nothing you can do as a bystander. Right, he mentioned fresh pearl milk earlier, didn't he? I know we can buy some at the CBD. Let's bring him there and buy him a drink. Maybe he'll feel better after drinking something sweet. Sure, that's a great idea. Wait, I thought you didn't really drink drinks like this. Why do you know this? I happened to find out about it while searching for dating tips. Let's go. Alright. Cute. Oop. Back to central business. The dessert and drinks you ordered are served not long after you still sit down at the dessert shop. You quickly push them in front of Juan. Here, we got you fresh milk. Try it and see if it's the same one you like. Oh, yummy! Sweet things always lift one's spirit, it seems. A smile finally appears on his face. Great, you can have more. Before you can finish, an argument from the next table over cuts you off. Overtime, and more overtime. Today's my birthday, and we just sat down and ordered some drinks. Now you're saying that you have to go back for a meeting in the afternoon? What's your annual salary even? Every day you're either working overtime or on your way to work overtime. You're just a tiny cog in the machine. Why do you need to work so hard? Come on. Please don't be mad. We can have our own place once I have enough savings. When that time comes, I know that you're doing this all for our future, but if this continues, I don't know how our current relationship will fare. Sorry, I got too hot-headed. Let me cool off for a bit. Looks like another couple's also suffering from work-related issues. The entire exchange, from heated bursts to collective silence, spanned only a couple of sentences at best. However, you can feel the girl's change in mood and the guy's helplessness. Does being busy with work really make people's feelings for each other fade? Hearing the sigh of the couple nearby, Juan thoughtfully lowers his head. Just as you are thinking about how to break the silence, he rubs his face and forces a smile. Okay, I think I want to go home now. Can you guys send me home? I live over there. It's very close by. Alright, we'll accompany you back home. Okay, let's go. You hold onto his hand, hoping that your warmth can bring him some comfort. I mean, here's the thing. Like, in any relationship, you have to spend quality time together. If you don't, like, of course it's gonna kind of fall apart. Juan's home is located in the high-end residential area of the CBD Central Business District. After entering the building, he quickly keys in the password with the ease of a long practice. The interior of his house is exquisitely furnished and immaculate. It's evident that they're doing rather well financially. The overall color scheme is rather cold. The only spark of variety in the house is a single wilting bellflower on the top of the table. A woman is sitting on the balcony, dressed in a suit and typing away on her laptop computer. Is that Juan's mother? It's a weekend, and yet she's still working. She seems very busy. And this apartment, I don't know why, but it feels a little cold. Juan, finally back? Miss Fuller draws her attention away from the computer screen. Upon hearing the door click open, she stands up and walks into the living room. Her makeup is exquisitely applied, but it still cannot conceal the weariness on her face. Huh? Didn't your dad bring you to a model-making class? Why are you back at this time? And who are you? Miss Fuller's gaze swipes past the both of you. I made sure to look at the list of the firm lawyers when I went to Thymus Law Firm to explain the situation. It seems to recall you two. You must be Mr. Wing and Miss Katybug, correct? Yes, hello. Looks like my memory's right then. Right, what's going on? Why are you two the ones to bring Juan back? Actually, I'll briefly explain the situation to her. Sorry for troubling you both. You're way too checky, Juan. Where's your dad? He said something happened at the company, so he left after dropping me off downstairs. That's why You silly child, how could you just... As Miss Fuller starts chiding Juan, the door swings open once more. A man dressed in a suit walks into the room. He then registers everyone in the room with slight surprise. And this must be Mr. Fuller. Dad, you're back! Oh, so you actually remembered to come home. Is this how you take care of your son? You even made Mr. Wing bring Juan home? What if he ran into a bad guy? I can't even bear to imagine what could have happened. Says the woman who didn't even check on her kid. I mean, granted, it sounds like she thought he was with his dad, but, like, contrary to the elegant and poised image she presented with you, she glares at Mr. Fuller and speaks harshly to him. Mr. Fuller nods at you both, then loosens his tie with clear impatience. Sorry to bother you with bringing Juan back home, Mr. Wing. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. Don't worry, we're just doing what we should. After thanking Art with a smile, Mr. Fuller turns back to Miss Fuller. The smile on his face vanishes the instant he turns back to her. It is replaced by a cold look of indifference and dissatisfaction. Are you hearing yourself? You're speaking as if Juan's only my responsibility. Don't you know when his model-making class ends? It's been over for many hours now. Didn't you notice that he wasn't home? If Mr. Wing had called me, I wouldn't even have known that Juan wasn't home. You think you're the only one who's worried about our son? You're so worried that you don't care whether he's safely back home or not. The expressions are oddly calm, perhaps because situations like these have occurred too many times. It almost seems like they're not even arguing. They're just throwing increasingly hurtful remarks at each other, with neither party being willing to back down. Oh, yes, I forgot that you're the same person who's so busy with work that you misremembered our anniversary date. How could you possibly keep track of something as trivial as what time Juan finishes class? That's better than you, President Fuller, who completely forgot. Uh-oh. Won't things get worse if it continues? Looking at the two people before you who seem unwilling to budge, you can't help recalling what June had told you earlier. Also, Art has a really big TV. Yes, Mom and Dad used to love each other so much, just like the two of you earlier. Like us earlier. Juan scratches his head and ponders for a while. Dad would always hold Mom's hand wherever they go. They'd always be full of laughter and smiles. The way Juan had described them made these two people before you seem like complete strangers. You glance at Juan, only to see him biting at his lip and clenching his fists. Why are the two of you like this? He suddenly cries out. Mr. and Mrs. Fuller, who are still arguing by the side, freeze. Didn't you guys get along really well in the past? Why have you become like this? The tears he has been holding back until now burst forth. You've changed. You're no longer the Mom and Dad that I know. Both his parents panic, quickly going over to hug him. Juan, we're still the same parents, you know. You're not. My parents never argued with each other. They both loved each other and me. You guys are gonna divorce. You don't love me. You're not. He sobbed, unable to speak clearly, but both his parents have been rendered speechless. You see the tears in both Mr. and Mrs. Fuller's eyes. No matter what issues they may have with each other, their love for Juan still never changes. Silly boy. Why wouldn't we love you? Even if we're separated, we will still love you very much. Okay, here's the thing. Oh, hold on. Let me finish this and I'll go into spiel. Yes, Mom and Dad will still love you no matter what happens. Juan continues crying, unable to hear his parents' consoling words. This makes both his parents forget about arguing and look at each other in dismay. Mr. Fuller, Miss Fuller, I think both of you and Juan need to calm down. What? Oh, oops. What did I miss? Why don't Katybug and I bring Juan downstairs for a walk while you two sort yourselves out? How about this? After you and Art have been silent for some time, he suddenly speaks up. Going along with his idea, he pats Jim's back, hoping to calm him down a little. How about we go for a walk, Juan? He sobs and nods, holding your hand in one hand and Art's hand in the other. Seeing as Juan has already agreed, there's no other reason for his parents to disagree. They both exchange a glance before agreeing to Art's suggestion. As someone who comes from a broken household, it's really hard. That being said, I've never had workaholic parents. I mean, okay, my mom in Texas worked 3 jobs at one point to put food on the table, but that's not because she wanted to. It's because she wanted to put food on the table, so she worked a lot to provide for us. However, I feel like in this case, the parents are fighting and just being so uncompromisable and neglecting their son because of work, and they're like, well, he's your responsibility, and they're like, no, he's your responsibility, and I'm just like, ah! Pay attention to your kid! You all go back to the drink shop you visited earlier, sitting back at the same table by the window. Juan remained silent the entire way there, tightly holding onto both your hands. I really don't understand why. Mom and Dad got along so well in the past, but why have things become like this? Is it because they're too busy? Because they're too busy to like each other now? You recall the iciness of the room and the way his parents jarred and snarled at each other. It feels like a boulder has settled within your heart, the heavy feeling stealing your breath away. Juan, You want to say something to comfort him, but you find yourself realizing, much to your dismay, that everything he said is true. Oh, oops. Can I move it back safely? Okay, I tried. The accusations they were throwing at each other seem to have been caused by the fact that they're both too busy. So saying that they're too busy to like each other now isn't wrong either. What should I do? I really don't want them to separate, but after venting out his frustration, he buries his head into his arms. I know deep down, maybe it's for the best, and that it'll be easier on them once they separate. 1. These are the things that your parents have to think over, not you. You've already done a good job by speaking out and telling them about what you think and how you feel. I think your parents will also take what you feel about this matter into consideration before making a decision. I'm cold, so I was grabbing a blanket. Art is right. No matter how Mr. and Mrs. Fuller feel about each other, they're willing to taper down their quarrels because they still care about Juan. They don't want any of it to affect him. But no matter what the results may be, it will definitely affect Juan. Am I to sit back and watch them split up without doing anything? Nothing's confirmed yet. I think your parents need a little more time to think about what to do. So all you can do is give them some time and space to think things through. Juan's gaze flicks from you to Art before he nods in understanding. Just then, Mr. and Mr. Fuller walk in. They both look a lot calmer than before. Thank you, Mr. Wing, Miss Katybug. We've really caused you a lot of trouble. Not at all. Juan is a very good kid. Considering everything that happened earlier, Juan's a little weary now that he's back with his parents. You walk to him and pat his head once more. You can't do this again, Juan, alright? It's dangerous to run off on your own like that. Hearing this, Juan takes a half step back, hiding behind his mother in embarrassment. Then he gives you a firm nod. Yes, who knows what would have happened if you hadn't run into Mr. Wing and Miss Katybug. We just did what we should. Katybug and I still have matters to handle, so we'll be taking our leave first. Alright, sorry for bothering you with all of this. The Fullers hurriedly thank you to again, over and over. Juan waves shyly at you. Bye-bye. Bye, Juan. The sun is setting and the day is coming to an end. The streets are full of people hurrying along, most wanting to get home as soon as possible. You gently tug Art's arm, making him turn towards you. What is it? Art, you look like you have something on your mind. No, not just now. You feel like he's been hiding something the entire day. I'm a little tired. Why don't we head back and rest for a while before talking? He does look a little tired, you nod. All right. He smiles gently, holding onto your hand. This time, he doesn't let go. Is he worried, too? I mean, like, it seems throughout the day, all you guys did was run into couples who were arguing, and you both work a lot, so, like, I get why he would be worried. Your coworkers are worried about you, how much they work, too. Ah, go. Up the stairs. Thank you. The sky has already gone dark by the time you both return to Art's place. You stand before the floor-to-ceiling window, letting the cool night breeze blow against your cheeks. It feels very nice. Art walks over, gently hugging you from behind. What are you thinking about? Art, have I ever told you that the view from your bedroom window is absolutely stunning? I don't think you did. Then I'm telling you now, it's really beautiful. You strike up an idle conversation with him. Art seems to have been a little subdued ever since Juan brought up how we resemble his parents. I think I should ask him about it. Are you upset? He doesn't reply, only gently resting his head against your shoulder. You don't press further. Instead, you gently pat the hand he has around your waist. I'll just remain like this until he feels like talking. You don't know how long the silence stretches before his low voice reaches your ears again. Don't you think what you're doing is like trying to comfort a child? Art moves closer. A few strands of his hair tickles at your cheek. Of course not. I'm comforting my boyfriend. He doesn't say anything, only repeating the same motion with his long fingers in return. You can feel the soft warmth of his fingers. It makes you feel as if someone is strumming your heartstrings, causing a pleasant tingle. Your cheeks grow hotter as you frantically search for another topic as a distraction. Your hair's really soft. It feels nice. What's with that out of the blue? It just feels nice to the touch. Help! What in the world am I saying now? I've heard of a saying before. They say that people with softer hair are gentler in nature, and these people tend to be more emotionally affected by the things that happen around them. And I feel like you've been a little down ever since, since we left Juan's home. So I was wondering if you're affected by the happenings between the Vollers. No, they did not affect me. It's just that He suddenly stopped mid-sentence, lowering his gaze and refusing to look at you. Nothing. His usual warm smile is back on his face when he looks back up at you. Tell me what you're thinking! He gently kisses your hair, and you can tell just how much he treasures you. As long as I can be by your side, that's all I ask for. He spreads his arms and encases you in a tight hug. Your back presses against his chest as his warmth surrounds you. Did he ever stop hugging you? What's he thinking? Why is he worried? The questions in your heart only multiply. But for now, you find yourself unable to ask those questions out loud. All you know now is that he needs you, and you are also worried about him. You hold his hand, pressing your palms together like you usually do. Don't worry, I'll always be by your side. Katybug. The night breeze blows, dispersing his love and murmurs into the air. It's like, is that it? Cause oh, we're going back to work now. Okay, we're gonna talk to him at work. We never got our date. I want my date, good sir. You owe me a date. You owe me a picnic. How did you go through with the formal divorce procedures? It's been a while since you last went to Juan's house to understand the situation. Your worries about Juan have been gradually pushed to the side due to how busy work is until you hear new news from Art. He just called in the hopes that we can take on his case. Yes, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think we should accept his case? Your heart twists when you think back to the little boy who had previously broken down in tears. Looks like the time has come, but I don't know if Juan's willing to accept this outcome. Oh, do we accept the case or not? Oh, I don't want to accept this case. I feel like we might not have a choice, but what did we pick? I say no. Chat votes. I am so chilly all of a sudden. Like, what the heck am I wearing? Brr. I wasn't cold earlier. So that I'm cold is just weird. It's not like I don't, I guess I could grab another blanket if I really wanted to. Ah! Freaking dropped my tablet. Good. Fun times, fun times. What am I stuck on? I'm trying to roll forward. Oh, it's carpet. I'm just gonna say where you say don't exit case. We're too involved. I'm too emotionally invested. I don't think I'm the right person to be taking this case. Art smiled, signaling for you to continue, because I'm worried that I might be influenced by my own feelings. It's not professional to let emotions get in the way, especially as... Oh, no worries, welcome back! Especially as an attorney. Neither is it good for the client. I understand your concerns. We both want to help Juan to the best of our abilities, but he looks at you with a slight hesitation. What is it? It's not very appropriate to be talking about things like this at work, but since we're free, I think we should talk. Besides, we've been busy the past couple of days, and we haven't really had the time to talk to each other alone. He hesitates, something rare enough on its own. He lightly taps his fingers on the table, looking troubled. I mean, hey, look, like, could you not just hide in your room? That's true. We've been busy recently, but Art didn't say anything about this before either. Ooh, I'm sorry. Do you really think the split of Mr. and Mr. Fuller's relationship has to do with how busy their jobs? Bang, the door slams open, cutting him short. A figure barges in. It's Juan. Mr. Lawyer, Miss Kittybug, can you do me a favor? Never get a moment to talk. My goodness. Child doesn't even knock. He looks much calmer than before, and his eyes are still bright and full of hope. Mr. Lawyer, Miss Kittybug. Juan, what are you doing here? Oh, good. Don't tell me you snuck out again. Of course not. I told my parents properly this time. You're both good people, so it's safe. He lightheartedly shakes your hand, seeing the brilliant smile on his face. You find yourself not knowing what to say. Yeah, I received Mr. Fuller's message. Art unlocks his screen and shows, I'm craving a banana. His screen and shows you the message he just got on his phone. Juan, did you come to look for us for something? Right. You said you wanted us to help you. What did you mean by that? Juan smiles sheepishly, taking something out of his bag and handing it to the two of you. A group photo? It was a photo frame. And in the photo, encased within the frame, is a couple who are closely embracing each other. Colorful lights gleam brightly under the bellflowers. The ring setting atop the girl's hand catches your attention. What's this? This is a photo from when Dad proposed to Mom. Both of them look happy and satisfied in the picture, full of hope and expectation of the future. So they... Resta Reborn! Thank you so much for subscribing at Tier 1 for 4 months! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Also, Resta, you stream, right? Or is that my imagination? They did have their sweet moments in the past. I want you both to help me recreate this scene. Okay, then I gotta do something. Oh! Oh! Hopefully I am typing your name. No, I am not typing your name right. Oh, sweet. No, I did that. I took the last couple of weeks off. Not the last couple weeks. Of course, I took like a week and a half off, roughly. Now I'm behind on stuff that I need to do. I needed a break. I had been so busy in December, and I'm gonna be busy, like, this year, so I just wanted, like, a solid week break. And I took it, but now I'm kind of regretting it, because I didn't really do the things I need to do on the break, which is no one's fault but my own, which is fine. What kind of games do you play? What do you do? You want us to help recreate the marriage proposal? You said before that I should give Mom and Dad more time and space to think things through. So I thought that maybe they could remember their beautiful memories of the past and relive their past joy. Then maybe they won't want to break up anymore. Are you willing to help me? I understand how you feel, Juan. Unfortunately, it's just that if Fuller has already decided to divorce his wife, then Juan's effort might all be in vain. Will he be able to accept this? I relaxed a lot. Oh my goodness. It was so relaxing. I also have some other things that I have in the works now, thankfully, because, behind the scenes. Hi, Evan. How are you, Evan? Welcome in. Welcome in. Nice! I didn't know you draw. What kind of stuff do you draw? Good, thank you. While you hesitate, Art gently holds onto your hand and gives you a reassuring smile. This isn't exactly a simple request. Let me go over and discuss this with Miss Kittybug. Could you stay here and wait for us, Juan? Okay, I'll be right back. Good thing his office is so big. Is that like a little stove? What should we do? This is quite a pickle. Juan is a very stubborn child. He will not give up even if we don't help him. He might even figure out another way to do it. Yeah, I'm worried about that too. But even if we help him, what if things don't turn out well in the end? Won't he be even more disappointed? Katybug, I know this is a difficult choice to make, but I want you to be the one to make this decision for us. I say help. Oh, that's really cool! I don't want to ask him to give up before... So do you just do rigging for live 2D models then, or do you do artwork too? For the models? Even if everything ends well, then everyone's happy, but if nothing changes in the end, at least we tried, and I'll also help Juan learn to accept this if that happens. Oh, nice! Will you send me some of your work? Oh, that's okay. We all start somewhere. Juan is a very stubborn child. You nod, gently holding onto Art's hand. Art, I want to help Juan. Alright, you and I together. You want to help Juan, but what you want even more is to witness the end of things with Art. Because, as long as he's by your side, it doesn't matter what lies on the road ahead. You want to experience it together with him. Aww. After deciding to help Juan recreate the scene of his parents' proposal, all three of you sit down to carefully observe the surroundings of the area depicted in the picture. Oh, what a lovely picture! Oh, I actually have to tap on it. Is this a band? Well, I remember my mom saying that her favorite song was I Want to Spend My Life With You. Dad invited the original band to perform it when he was proposing to her. That's so romantic! It sure was, and it would be nice to have them perform live. Art takes out his phone and searches for the moment shortly after he lets out a sigh. Unfortunately, the band disbanded a few years ago. That means we have no way to revive the performance. Then what do we do? I remember, Dad has a vinyl record of the song. Will that work? Oh, right, Mom has an old record player that would be perfect for playing the song. That would be a good way to restore the atmosphere of the time. Okay, so it's settled then. Those colorful lights. My dad said that he put them up all by himself. All by himself? That must have been a lot of work. Yeah, he said as long as he can make Mom happy, it would be worth the effort. The once loving couple now treat each other like enemies. You and Art exchange somber looks. The flower arch. Is it decorated with bellflowers? Yeah, because my mom loved Bell's flowers. Come to think of it, there was a pot of bellflowers in Juan's house. It would take a lot of bellflowers to decorate the arch, so I think we need to buy more. Oh, nice! I need to get back into drawing. Whenever I hear, see leave, I think of, what's his name? I'm thinking of an anime character. Levi! From, Attack on Titans. That's all. That's about all of the details. Yep, let's prepare according to these clues we got. Then, let's go to my house and grab the record. I know where it's kept. Alright, let's head out then. Is it really? Granted, I haven't watched all of Attack on Titans and I don't plan to, but I, of course, know of it. Because it's, like, everywhere. Following Juan to his house yet again, you find that, unsurprisingly, no one is home. It looks exactly the same as before, and almost as if no one actually lives here. Mom and Dad are both out. Mr. Lawyer, Miss Katybug, you can make yourself at home. I'll fetch the record and the player. You watch Juan run into one of the rooms in the back before returning your gaze to the furnishing of the living room. The wilting bellflower atop the table fits perfectly in the coldness of the place. They really don't. I really want to start streaming more mobile games. I have this habit that I'm trying to break. It's one of my goals. Because I don't set resolutions. I'd rather set a goal. Because the goal is achievable. And I can take steps towards the goal. Where I feel like a New Year's resolution is like, has stigmas attached to it. Like, you know, like people will set a New Year's resolution and then not make preps for it. One of my New Year's resolution is actually to complete things that I start. So like, I want to keep playing this game. There's a couple other games that I started recording that I'm going to finish. Well, just one, actually. But, I want to start recording more. I want to keep working out. I plan to get a gym membership. Because I've really been enjoying working out. And I just feel better and have more energy. If I exercise regularly than when I don't. But I feel like if I set goals, I can make steps towards the goals. Whereas the resolution just feels like this thing that's unachievable for me for some unforeseen reason. But, yeah! One of the things I want to get back into is playing mobile games while streaming, because I started to. I originally started playing... Well, one of the things I originally did was play mobile games. What is OKRS? I'm not familiar with it. I found them. Thank you. Objectives. Ooh. That's really cool. A thin layer of dust coats the box that had been carefully packed away. Looks like it hasn't been a long time since anyone used it. Let's see. Artem opens both boxes, and Juan carefully takes out the record and the player of their respective boxes. These have a lot of dust on them. Let's clean them up. Juan cleans the dust off the items in a practice manner. Maybe his parents did the same thing in front of him before. Does anyone else have any New Year's goals that they want to do? Is it due to them being busy, or is this because they no longer want to see these items? As you ponder the reason, you suddenly realize that Art, who had been cleaning the records with Juan, has suddenly stopped. His eyes appear extraordinarily clear under the sunlight, but you can catch a trace of sadness within them. And what's Art thinking about? Do you not like your personality? Or is there like a specific thing about your personality that you want to improve? I want to get better at, I have several goals. One of them is to get better at communicating. I want to start recording more content, keep working out, read my Bible more, and spend more time with Jesus. One of my bigger goals is spend more time with Jesus this year. And get back into reading. God, I miss reading. And I don't mean like mangas, because I read plenty of mangas and webtoons. I mean like pick up actual books. Outside of the Bible, because I listen to the Bible almost every day at work. You'll get there. You'll get there. Baby steps. You think back to what Art had been about to tell you back at the office the other time. What did he want to ask you about? See, much cleaner now. Juan's voice is full of hope as he places the now clean recorder before you. Yep, you did a great job, Juan. Art smiles softly, and those emotions that slipped out every so slightly are hidden once more. Oh, can you send me some? You can either message me on here, or you can join Discord and message me in Discord. The vinyl records are well maintained, and if you're not in the Discord, I don't know if you are or not. Thanks! I'm looking forward to seeing it. Are well maintained, and the record player's almost new. They should all work as intended. Great. So, what do we do next? Let's go to Southeast Silas Street to purchase some lantern lights and bellflowers. It'll take us some time to purchase everything, so we should get it done with early. I used to do artwork based on the Bible. I used to like paint with like watercolors and acrylics when I was in high school, and then I just stopped. I miss drawing, just in general. Both anime and painting. Maybe I want to pick that back up, but we'll see. I don't want to add too much to my plate because I also start my classes next week. Or this week, technically, but it'll probably be next week because I'm busy this week. So. I have to get better at time management. I probably actually need to get a calendar. Or like start using my phone calendar and time blocking things in there to actually have reminders of what I need to be doing at what times. That really helped me last time. And like check things off. Upon reaching Southeast Silas Street, all of you head straight to the mall. You purchase the lantern lights without much issue. When you've reached the store and explained the reason behind your purchase, the staff was more than happy to comply and provide everything you needed. However, you run into an issue once you reach the flower shop to purchase some bill flowers. We are terribly sorry, but you're asking for more bill flowers than the store has to offer. Do you know if we order it from anywhere else? It's not in season right now. I think it'll be hard for you to find that many bill flowers. Is there really no other way? Juan hangs his head in sadness, still unwilling to give up. Sorry, kiddo. Different flowers have different flowering periods. It's impossible to find good bloomers if it's not in season. There are still many other flowers the season has to offer. Why don't you have a look at them? But we need bill flowers. We need it for a special purpose, so I see. I really do apologize. The staff slightly bows her head in apology, offering a polite smile as you all leave the shop. Do it! My suggestion, if you want to start waking up as early as 6 a.m., is to start waking up, like, so say you wake up at 7 o'clock. Start waking up at, like, 7:50 or 7:40, like, slowly. I mean, oh my goodness, said that backwards. If you wake up at 7 o'clock, start waking up at, like, 6:40, and then, like, 6:20, and then 6 o'clock, if you can work your way to it. I would love to wake up early to work out, but there's no way I'm waking up earlier than 4 a.m. No, I wake up at 4 a.m. for work. Not happening. Juan hangs his head with sadness written all over his face. Looking at him like this makes your heart feel heavy. Loss weighs down on the air for a while. I don't mind waking up early because I get off early, so I wake up at 4 because I go to work at 5 and I'm off at 2, so it's kind of nice. It's hard with my other family schedule because they all kind of like are more night owls, and I'm a night owl by trade. I mean, I'm a night owl if I can be, but like by choice and by job, I'm an early bird because I work so early. So like, I like staying up late. I'm usually just too tired to. Our voice is what breaks the silence that lapse. God Squad Gaming? What is that? I have no idea, but... Of course! Hey, look. I won't get up any earlier than 4 a.m. because I know my limits, and I used to work earlier than 4 a.m. Just got to be too much for me. But... you can do it, I believe in you. Oof. That is rough. I don't get why schools make people wake up so early. What is it? You got an idea? Art words pique both your curiosity. This. Art points to the stationery store located further down the street. The shop window is decorated with paper origami flowers. From a distance, they look no different from their actual counterparts. If we can buy them, then why don't we make them? Good idea. I can help, right? Although my handicraft skills might not. I'll teach you. I learned how to fold paper bill flowers in class. We'll definitely make some beautiful ones. Alright, then, let's go and purchase some materials and find a place to make them. Aww! They're gonna make the flowers! You gonna go back to Art's place? No. Where are they going to make these flowers? A craft? Like... Juan's house? Oh, no, they're gonna sit at a table. I was in a cafe. Okay, that works too. But after buying all of the necessary materials, all of you go straight to the drink shop in Central Business District. Okay, let's start. Juan rolls up his sleeves, holding both scissors and color paper. He looks.
Bunker down. We are now being raided.
Ba-da-boo, boo-boo, ba-da-boo. Lady Toroki, thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in, raiders! Oh my... I'm so excited, I'm glitching. How is everyone? Welcome in! Give me 1 second to fix my glitchiness. I am Katie Buck. For those of you who don't know me, I am... One bean and one potato. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Bug Gang. I am Katie Bug. I am a Neko butterfly who plays a variety of games. I play mobile Atomi. I play Atomi on Steam and Switch. I play JRPGs like Final Fantasy VII, Crisis Core, and Rune Factory and Harvest Moon. We also do Bible studies on Saturdays, because I don't do anything on Sundays besides laundry and sit around my house and curl up on the couch. So it is good to have you. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me give you a quick shout out. Oh, who gave you a shout out? Thank you for whoever gave Lady Todoroki a shout out. Hey, lady, do you watch My Hero Academia? I'm assuming you do by your name, but like, you know, assumptions aren't cool, so I figured I'd ask. Is Todoroki your favorite character, or is there a different character that you love more? Shoutouts are kind of hard to give on mobile, no lie. I'm not streaming on mobile, thankfully. I'm streaming on my computer. Hello, Bakugo! Explosion! It's nice to meet you. Welcome in. Just don't get angry, okay? We don't need any fireworks going off. Oh, you're probably not gonna spoil for me because I'm caught up on the manga. Almost caught up. Boom! Explosion! Wait, I don't want to spoil. All three almost said something spoilerly. I'm glad I didn't. Either way, you're not gonna spoil for me. I'm pretty sure I know who it is. Just by your answer. But DM me so we can talk. Because if it is who I'm thinking it is, I definitely need someone to fan with about. Juan rolls up his sleeves, holding both scissors and colored paper. He looks like a tiny teacher. Oh, that's so cute! But... I love it. Do you have a favorite, My Hero character? First, cut the paper to the size. You and Art follow the step-by-step. One step-by-step. Oh, I was gonna do something too. Where is it? Oh, I'll have to do it after the stream. Okay, because it disappeared. Not you. Obviously, Bakugo. I love Bakugo. I just have mixed feelings about Bakugo after rewatching the anime recently, and I'm not even caught up yet. Like, I love him. He needs therapy, okay? Bakugo needs therapy, and no one can convince me otherwise. But so do other characters that I simp for in that show. So, you know, I can't say anything. Oh, okay, like, half of the characters I simp for either need therapy because they're crazy, or they're, like, good beans. Like, Deku. Cut it, fold it in half, then trim off the small corner. Uh-oh. That's cutting off a little too much, Mr. Lawyer. Thank you for the raid again. Have a great night. I do like his character development. He has one of my favorite character developments in the show, if I'm being honest. make the angle smaller, like this. Then open it and stick the unfolded part into the bamboo skewer. I did it! How does it look? The first paper bellflower takes shape in your hand, and you can't help but lift it up in the air and show it off. It's stunning. Thank you! Have a good day at work! It's beautiful, Miss Katybug. Excuse me, these are the 3 fresh Toro milk you ordered. After serving the drinks, the staff members linger by your table. Also, hi, Jug! I'm not trying to ignore anyone. Okay, so y'all, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna out myself. When I first started watching My Hero Academia, Deku annoyed me. Like, I didn't understand why he cried so much. And then, like, now that I'm, like, older, and I was rewatching it, I'm like, I actually love that he cries. I love that Bakugo expresses emotions. I love that this huge anime has young boys and men. I mean, like, they're young men. They're, like, 16. Young men and young boys, young men, and even when he was a child that could express emotion. And men expressing emotion. Hey, Jug, if you're still in chat, can you give yourself a shout out too? You have so many materials. How many are you planning on making? You are just about to reply when Juan opens his mouth and replies with great enthusiasm. We're making lots of them. They're going to be decorating the scene of the marriage proposal. The scene of the marriage proposal? Juan's voice rings clear, and the word proposal caught the attention of many. Instantly, the other customers in the store turn their eyes to your little group. Huh, someone's going to propose here? Wow, you're putting so much effort to fold all those paper bellflowers yourself. Why are you saying thank you? What did I say? You're putting some, yeah, I want to redecorate the scene of Mom and Dad's marriage proposal. It's a very, very important ceremony, so I got them all to help as well. You want to make so many flowers with just 3 people? Sounds like not no easy feat. Hey, kiddo, how about we help you too? Really? Thank you, nice lady. Juan beams sweetly, and soon more people have gathered around. Let me help too, otherwise you are all gonna... when are you all of you going to finish making that many? I used to make lots of paper crafts when I was younger too. This will be great as a refresher. I say we should all help them. The more hands the merrier, right? Aww! Thank you, Resto! It's weird. Okay, so like, I am doing a new thing. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitter. So, like, it's weird because I have Twitch chat open so I can see it off in the corner, but the chat that I see is for both, so it's interesting. I mean, here's the thing, like, we're, like, at least in the States, we're a society that teaches men to kind of, like, shove their emotions down and just suck it up, you're a man, right? And that's not healthy, because men do have feelings. They obviously process feelings differently than women. I don't necessarily know how men think or process feelings, because I'm not a man. However, men do have feelings, and I think that we need to do a better job at teaching young boys and young men and men that it's okay to have these big feelings and how to process and think and feel through them, and not just, like, shove them into a bottle and shove them aside, because then, like, you're, like, shutting off your emotions and disconnecting, and then other issues can arise. So I'm a firm believer that, like, you know, emotional intelligence needs to be taught better. Oh, that's alright. Yes! Hey, look, like I told someone once, if Jesus, the King of Kings, who was a man, can cry and weep openly, then, like, I'm pretty sure it's alright for men to cry. Under Juan's influence, more of the drink shop customers join in. The making of paper bellflowers, which would have originally taken a long time, is completed with everyone's help. Brilliant! We even managed to finish so much earlier than we expected. Thank you, everyone. Glad to be of assistance. I've not made any paper crafts in years. It's good to exercise my bones once in a while. Yeah, it's actually talking about Lazarus' death. The verse in the way that the new Bible's, like, the way that it's done, it's just that verse. It just says Jesus wept. I had a pastor tell me I should do a sermon on just Jesus wept once, and I kind of looked at him funny. I'm just like, what about the context? Like, why is he weeping? And I've heard different things over the years about why Jesus wept, but, yeah. Good luck, little guy. I'm sure your parents will be surprised and happy to see these. Yep, I'm sure they will. Let's go to the Central Plaza and do up the decorations first. It is! Ah, no. Yep, there we go. We've worked hard for so long. This is finally a sprout. Sometimes I really doubt your age when I hear you talk. Juan is prepared to move some things when Art reaches out to stop him. These items are heavy, let me. Okay, then leave the decorating to us. Juan, you'll be in charge of bringing your mom and dad here then. Okay, I'll be on my way. I hope this end well. First set up the hooks, then hang the lantern lights like this. I had a look earlier. There are hooks on the Central Plaza's banisters, so we don't have to install them ourselves. That makes it so much more convenient for us. No wonder the Central Plaza is such a popular place for holding wedding ceremonies. They even have places where you can put up lights. I'll put them up, Katybug. Can you pass me the lantern lights? Of course! Alright, it's a little crooked. Move it a little more to the right. Like this? Yep, looks good. Teamwork makes the dream work. Art makes swift work of it, and soon all the lights have been hung in their respective positions according to the photo provided. It looks very promising. I'm sure they'll look breathtaking when lit. Yeah, I bet it will be a sight to behold. Oh, we're not done yet. We gotta set other things up. Okay, let's go. Let's try turning the device on just in case. Alright. You carefully take out the vinyl record and place it on the record player. Art then connects the player to the stereo speakers the clerk back at the dessert store had lent to you all. After a few moments of white noise, a smooth melody flows from the speaker. Okay, everything works. Oh, that was easy. Record players are cool. Vinyls are making a comeback. Guys, I was at the mall today and I saw a VHS of Stranger Things, which it was weird because VHSs were obviously around before Stranger Things, which means someone decided to make a VHS of Stranger Things, which I don't understand why. How should we display these paper bellflowers? You didn't manage to get actual bellflowers, so there's no way you can recreate the flower archway that had been there during the actual marriage proposal. But it feels like something is missing if you don't hang them up somewhere. You stare at the twinkling lights that have been strung up, and an idea flashes through your head. Why don't we thread some flowers on a string and hang them on the lights? Right? I mean, I don't watch Stranger Things. I stopped after season 1. But I was like, dang. Alright, I'll try hanging them up. Done. Is that what you had in mind? A slight breeze blows past, making the curtains of the paper flowers sway gently in the wind. It looks great. It turned out well. The Central Plaza is decorated with glittering lantern lights and curtains of flowers. A melodious tune comes from the record player. The preparations have been completed without a hitch, and Octavia Flora and his wife arrive just in time. Seeing the scene before her eyes, Miss Florer's face, which had exhaustion written all over it, lights up in surprise. Who set all this up? Still looks relatively calm, but his slightly shaky voice betrays his emotions. I want to spend my life with you. Share it in the unending evenings and afternoons. This is from the proposal. The married couple who once loved each other dearly stand at opposite sides of the flower curtain, looking at one another from afar. The song is timeless. You wonder if it will make them remember the hope and anticipation they once had for the future. Watch the tulips embrace by the windsill. Listen to the sounds of flutes and bells in the distance. While away the time together slowly, Miss Fuller hums along with the song with watery eyes. No matter how indifferent their feelings have grown, the nostalgia of the distant past still brings out the softer side of both. With sighs of melancholy, the estranged Fuller couple slowly approaches each other, walking under the curtain of bellflowers once more. The song ends and you and Art bring Juan up to them. Miss Fuller's eyes are red as she pats her son's head. Juan, what's this all about? I prepared this together with Mr. Lawyer and Miss Katybug. Mom, Dad, this is my gift to you. What's going on here, Mr. Wing? Juan came up to the law firm to ask for our help in recreating the scene. Art gives him a brief summary of what happened. After hearing what Art has to say, Mr. Fuller heaves a deep sigh. Thank you, and sorry for troubling you both. After thanking him, he bends down and gives June a tight hug. Juan, Dad was the one who broke his promise. Dad promised to protect you and Mom forever. Talk to you later, Dragon. Thanks for hanging out. Dad, I'm sorry. Straightens up and apologizes to Miss Fuller, who is choking back tears. When I proposed to you, I promised that I'd never make you shed another tear. I'm sorry that I didn't manage to keep to my word. At first, I worked hard so that I could provide you with a better life. I didn't want you to be troubled. But now it looks like I'm the source of the trouble. Me too. I didn't want to face my problems at all, so I used the work as a means to distract myself. Actually, I've also made my share of mistakes, but all I've done is to blame it on how busy you are and how indifferent you've grown. Mr. Fuller raises his arm, wanting to put it over her shoulders, but after a moment of hesitation, he lowers his arm and said, Mom, Dad, are you really going to force each other? Can you really not be together anymore like before? Juan is no longer as emotional as he was before. Instead, he wipes his mother's tears away as an adult would. Mr. Fuller and his wife exchange looks with each other before shaking their heads. Juan, we can't give you an answer right now. Your dad and I have a lot of problems between us. Miss Fuller gazes gently at Juan. You have seen her angry, her scorn, and her pristine elegance, but you have never seen her looking quite so relaxed as she does now. Juan, Mom's heart used to be full of anger and resentment. But today, when I saw that you prepared together with them, I remembered how I and your dad used to be really in love with each other, and that we did have happy memories together. I don't have any regrets now, but your dad and I may have forgone too many things that cannot be made up for in such a short amount of time. Son, I will promise you this. Dad will think it through for real this time, and I will do my best one more time, okay? Nominate! Hello, welcome in. Nominate. I probably just said your name wrong, didn't I? I'm sorry. Welcome in! I've been pronouncing names wrong all night. It's just a trend here. But welcome in. Is it Nomi versus the world? One gaze shifts between.
Bunker down. We are now being
What? Can we get a shout out for Nomi? Please, please, please. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome in. Red Fire, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Bug Gang. Hello, Common Interest. Welcome in. Thank you for the shout out. I appreciate it. How are you guys? What'd you play? Oh, that is such a cool emote. I haven't seen that one before. Oh, what about Jesus did you talk about? I'm doing good. We've been talking about Jesus off and on. Central, thank you so much for the follow. Common Interest, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Bug Gang, y'all. We're glad to have you. I am Katie Bug. I am wigging out. Sorry. I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited that I'm jumping up and down. I am Katie Bug 95. I'm a variety streamer. I do thank you! I appreciate that. They have glitter. Because, you know, I'm a butterfly fairy. Able the Shark, welcome to the Bug Gang. Thank you for the follow. We play a variety of games here. We do, like, from Rune Factory, Harvest Moon, Final Fantasy, virtual novels on mobile, different things like that. And then on Saturdays, we do Bible studies. This Saturday, I'm going to start the journey of... Oh, language learning. What language? And then this Saturday, my goal is to start, oh, it's Abe the Shark. Sorry, didn't see that there wasn't an L. Oh, that's so cool! I want to do a read-through of the year with a Bible on my stream. And so... that's what I'm going to start this Saturday. I don't know if we'll get through all of the books in the time that I have, but I really want to start reading the Bible. So, there's lots of books to get through, and I'm going to have multiple different versions I'm going to be switching in between. But I'm thinking... I started one on my own. I really want to learn Japanese. I started learning Japanese and then I stopped. It's kind of sad, actually. I should get back into it. But, I've started a Bible Year project, but, there's this Bible called the New Messianic version of the Bible, and it's arranged differently from the other versions of the Bible. It's arranged like the Hebrew Bible is arranged. And I was learning to read and write. I didn't get very far, and then life kind of got upheavaled. That's one of my goals, is to get back into it. Okay, and part of it's for weeby reasons, like part of it's for otaku reasons. I really want to learn to read Japanese so I can get more Otomi games and play Otomi games in Japanese that I've been wanting to play for a very long time. And, yeah. Hey, look, there's a saying that I have when people ask me to introduce myself on their streams. I'm like, I love Jesus and 2D men. Oh, 'cause, you know, it's true, but, I really want to read through, like, the version of a Hebrew Bible, which has its books arranged differently, because it's arranged in the way that it tells, like, a story. So rather than having it in chronological order, it has it in order that it's all about, like, a wedding. The Bible starts with a wedding, and it ends with a wedding. So it's all about the relationship and the ups and downs and the longing and the woes, and yeah, so the Bible's a love story about Jesus, but it's also about a wedding, and that we as the bride of Christ, that Jesus will come back to collect us as his bride. And yeah, it's really cool stuff. Hey, you guys want to learn something cool? I don't know if you guys know this, but, if you want to learn something cool, I'm gonna do some, I can teach something cool that not everyone knows. However, he doesn't voice the question, choosing to gently hug them instead, using his small hands to pat their back. Not all promises are about a happy ending. Some are the promises of the beginning of hope. The record player continues, playing Miss Fuller's favorite song on loop. What? Shark, thank you for gifted 10. Did you? What? Thank you so much for gifting 10 gift subs to the community. Oh, that is so kind of you. Thank you so much. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Okay, no, that is such an answer to prayer, because, I've been praying about getting something, so now once I get my Twitch payout, I'll have the funds to do this thing that I want to do. As long as they're still open, I'll have the funds to do the thing I want to do now. If I'm doing my math right. So thank you. So, here's a cool fact for you guys. Did you know that communions, you know how we do communion where we take the bread and the cup? It's also a betrothal cup in the Jewish tradition. So it's not just like, take this bread and drink this wine in remembrance of me. When Jesus says that I won't take of this cup again until I return with you, it's because he's betrothing us as his bride. I mean, there's definitely more to, like, I've been learning so much about this. There's definitely more to communion than just communion. Yes, God bless you. Thank you for the lurk. I hope to see you around. I will definitely be giving you a follow after stream. Thank you so much again for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, it's really cool. So, in the Jewish custom, when you were betrothed to someone and they, had the betrothal cup. Ah! Another couple! We just had another couple raid us earlier tonight that was married, and it just makes me super happy. What did you do for the hot dog buns? I thought they were in the cabinet.
I can't find them.
And I don't know if they're not there.
Well, that's not helpful. I just made brats.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
You suck.
Go upstairs and check. I didn't move the hot dog buns. They weren't when I cleaned. Sorry, that was my sister. Thank you for the like, Abe. You guys have a great time at your niece's birthday party. Be blessed. Many blessings. Scrooge is a bear? Yeah, for real. Not the hot dog buns! I saved the lamb. Oh, I was saved. Oh, I love your name. Jibby TV! Ah, thank you, Jibby! Resto, can you give Jibby a shout out also? But, so, like, in the Jewish custom, when they took of the cup together, it wasn't just like, when he said, the groom wouldn't be allowed to take the cup again until he came back and collected his bride. So it's really cool when Jesus is like, hey, like, take this bread in remembrance of me and drink this cup in remembrance of me, and I will not partake of this cup again until I'm with you. He's literally saying, you're my bride when I come back and we, like, are husband and wife. Then we'll take of the cup again together. Of course! Good, how are you, Jibby? Layla, hello, welcome in. Can we get a shout out for Layla Game Zone 2, please? The record player continues playing Miss Fuller's favorite song on loop. Maybe the record player will no longer be dusty in the future. We can hope. I don't think Jibby streamed today, did you? How's work going? Art quietly takes your hand and leaves, not wanting to intrude on the family heartwarming moment. You are overwhelmed by emotions on your way home. Now you understand the meaning behind helping Wong recreate the scene. Whether it's Mr. Fuller or Mrs. Fuller or even Juan, perhaps only by remembering past happiness that one can truly learn to reconcile completely. After all of this, the Fullers should be able to reevaluate their relationship with each other. Thank you for the shout out! I'm glad to hear work is fine. Hopefully the thunderstorm will pass by so your Wi-Fi will start working. Why are you gurring? There's more than one shout out command. There's a slash and the exclamation point. They both work just fine. One shows a clip, one does not. Yeah, it worked. Yeah. I'll be great if it does. Also, after all of this, I feel like communication and companionship are really important. I think things would have turned out like this if they noticed a growing divide between them earlier. Art says nothing. He quietly watches you. What's wrong? Did I say something I shouldn't? Nothing. I just remembered the flower language of bellflowers. Flower language? Yes, the bellflower holds two meanings. One of them is eternal love, and the other one is hopeless love. One flower with two completely opposite meanings. Who? I don't know that character, I'm sorry. That's like, what's he from? Precisely how the Fuller's relationship is like. At first they hope that it will last forever, but in the end, their relationship stayed true to the doll meaning of the bellflower. Oh! Okay, and I haven't seen all that game and or played it, so that would make sense why I didn't know him. Maybe I should add that game to my list of games to play. Right, Kitty Bug, let's head back first, shall we? There are so many things that I didn't know how to tell you before, but now I think I know how. Your curiosity's piqued. He's saying it in such a solemn manner, so it must be something of importance, right? Alright. You hold his hand and follow him in the direction of his house. Let's go! Let's talk over pizza. Okay, guys, I have a question. And it's not a serious question, but I have a question. Am I allowed to ask? It's already evening by the time you reach Art's place. What is the cheapest place you would let someone take you on a date? It's already evening by the time you reach Art's place. Outside the window, the sun is setting. People are hurrying home from work. Each living room light being turned on punctuates the end of a person's day. Are you feeling tired? What do you want? What happened to the picnic food that they made? Their parents' house? DJ Train Man, thank you. DJ Train Man, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Bug Gang. Glad to have you. How are you? Do you play Minecraft? Maybe we should do a Minecraft stream again one day, even though I'm a noob. I'm still thinking about it. I'll tell you now later. Seeing Art approach, you pat the cushion on the sofa, inviting him to sit with you. Right, didn't you want to tell me something? What was it? Art holds your hand gently. His soft touch spreads warmth from his palm to yours. I've been waiting for a chance to apologize to you. Apologize? The day I overheard your conversation with Kiki in the party. Oh, he's talking about like when Kiki's like, you gotta spend more time together because you're lovers now. Stop working so much.
Do you want these brats? I can't find the hot dogs on anymore.
I will eat them here in a moment, yes. Don't tell me I'm overreacting. There are so many couples who break up because their feelings for each other fade while they're too busy with work. That's why when you're not working, you should grab any chance you can to maintain your relationship. Is that so? Because of how serious Kiki was, you couldn't help but get anxious as well. But as long as I'm with Art, I feel happy no matter what we do. I feel happy whether it's a date, a stroll, or working overtime together. This means no matter where we are, everything we do is considered a date. I understand now. You're both workaholics. No, I just think that dates are meant for creating happy memories with the person you like. So as long as I feel happy, anything can be a date, right? Oh, that's actually really sweet! Yeah, I did. Because of your icon. As long as you're with Art, you'll be able to make happy memories. Nice! That means even work can be seen as a date. Sorry, whatever you say. As long as you and Mr. Wing are happy. How long have you played it? I'm literally only played it like maybe 5 hours or less. The last time I played it was JB when we did our collab. It was actually chaotic fun and I loved it. Don't worry, I think he's on the same page as me. Before you can finish your sentence, you hear a sound coming from behind. It sounds like a metal spoon clicking against a mug, soft but audible. You instinctively glance at the direction of the sound. However, there's no one in front of the coffee machine. You and Kiki are alone in the pinch. I think someone was using the coffee machine. Why is there no one there now? What is it? Nothing. After looking around and confirming that there was no one near the coffee machine, you shake your head. I'm probably hallucinating because I've been working too much. Grounded? What's grounded? We should do another Minecraft stream soon, JB. That was a lot of fun. Granted, I don't remember the engine we used to collab. If I'm being honest. Hey, 7's a holy number. So you were there that day? The suspicion you had that day slowly fades as your time passes. You suddenly recall the incident and realize what has been causing Oth's recent mood swing. I'm sorry, I should have shown myself back then. It's just that I hesitated when I heard your response, and I missed my chance to show myself. You hesitated, why? It's because there were so many things I wanted to say, but I didn't know where to begin. Maybe I'm just lacking in confidence. Into a weird yard? It's not a horror game, is it? He chides himself a little, his eyebrows betraying his exhaustion. As long as it's not horror. I can't handle horror. I can do, like, thriller and some spooky, like, eerie, suspensey, but, like, horror's off the table for me straight up. Every time I've tried to play a horror game, it's just gone terrible. But I'll look into it. Can you send me a message, Layla, so I can remember? Just giant bugs attacking you. Oh, yeah, that's totally fine. Fish are friends, not... Wait. I feel bad killing bugs. That's fair, Jimmy. That is fair. But you like me and I'm a bug. But I'm a cute bug, because I'm a bugafly. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. You stand up and head to the kitchen to make a cup of hot chocolate for him. This is something that he does for you whenever you work late in the night. You hope that you can provide him with the same warmth. Oh, thank you! I appreciate that. You guys are so sweet. Making me blush over here. This is something that he does for you whenever you work late tonight. You hope that... Okay, yeah. Thank you. Art's long fingers wrap around the cup. The stream rises and covers his face, and for a moment, you can't see his expression. You said that you didn't know where to begin. Can tell me what you wanted to say back then? Look at that image! Wait. I need a picture of this. Ah! No! Give me a picture. Also, guys, if you don't know, I have merch! Is it gonna work? Why aren't my other ones working? Hold on. Katie and her husband, my one of many. Wait, no. Jesus is my true husband. We gotta keep it grounded. Maybe it's because I fixed them. Bitty bitty bum. Boop. Okay, if you don't follow my Redbubble, I would appreciate it if you went and followed me on Redbubble. I also have an Etsy, but it's not actually have anything in it yet, so it's not, like, available for people yet. So, but I'm hoping in the next couple months, like in February, to order some good stickers. But we got some new merch over there because I got this lovely piece that's in the background right here by an amazing artist, and it's on like t-shirts and stuff over in Redbubble. His movements are gentle, and his weight doesn't feel heavy on your shoulder. However, you feel your heart skip a beat. Actually, that day, I asked myself a question. Am I worried about our relationship being affected by our busy jobs? Honestly, yes, I am. I know that for two people to be together, they need trust and companionship. I also know that a relationship needs to be cherished and maintained constantly. But I think everything is fine as it is now. Art sighs and unwittingly rubs his forehead against your shoulder. This gesture makes you think of a small, adorable animal. You would never use small or adorable to describe Art in the past. However, strangely enough, It feels like the perfect description of him at this very moment. Maybe this is the magic of love. I can't imagine us breaking up because we're too busy with work. Oh, so that was for stickers. For the stickers, we're going to do... I can show you guys very quick. Maybe. No. I can't. I have a bunch of junk photos, and I don't really want to show my junk photos. So we're doing, basically, this sticker. We're doing it just by itself, so no background, no food. And then we're going to do it with the food. The one with just it by itself, the wings are gonna be glittery and, like, really sparkly. And then the food one is just gonna be a normal sticker. The other one, I'll do later down the line with, like, the background for, like, an actual, like, square sticker, but that'll be later. Yeah, the other merch in Redbubble are, like, t-shirts, sweaters, socks. Yes, I made socks. We got a backpack, some notebooks, you could get a couple things in, like, a metal print board thing. Thank you! I like commissioning artists. It's a lot of fun to commission artists, and then I like to, like, I pay for commercial use rights so that I can use it as, I dropped my tablet again. So that I can use it as merchandise. However, it's true that we're often very busy. There's a chance that in the future we might end up being very busy for a long stretch of time. I'm worried that when that happens, you'll feel neglected and that it'll cause us to fight more. Just like those couples that Kiki described. Oh, do you? Send me a link on Discord. Oh, it's fine. Oh, no worries or hurry, Chibi. It's not going anywhere. It's really not. I appreciate it, though. Oh, how was tacos? And it's fine. Like, I don't talk about my merch nearly enough, if I'm being honest. I need to start plugging it more, because a lot of people just don't know I have merch, because I don't talk about it. Yeah, please DM it to me. Direct message. Art sort of solemn. It was as if he had imagined that exact scenario hundreds of times before. After thinking about it, though, I realized, even though I usually appear calm and rational, when it comes to you, I'm just a normal man who worries about losing you. Art, he chose at this very moment to bear the most vulnerable part of himself to you. In response, you place your hand lightly in his palm and grasp it. I'm sure we won't become one of those couples. I believe in you, and I also believe in myself. You always give me courage and confidence. Art straightens up and looks at you. His eyes glimmer with love and sincerity. When I saw how touched Mr. Fuller and Miss Fuller were when we recreated the proposal scene, I realized that there was nothing for me to worry about. The person I want to cherish most is right beside me. What I should do is to cherish every single moment we share together. Just like you said, we may be busy, but as long as we're together, I'll be happy. So I should be asking how long I can stay by your side. I should be asking how I can make you happy whenever we're together. You feel a touch of warmth on your cheek. It's coming from Art's palm. He lifts your hand and places your palm over his. I'm very happy. We worry because we cherish each other. We hesitate because we're important to each other. I have so much that I want to say, but I don't know where to start. Your eyes meet Art. There's electricity in the air. You push yourself up and lean towards him. Maybe it's because of the hot chocolate, but Art's lips are warm and smell of chocolate. I hope this will help you understand my feelings. Art is stunned for a moment, but he quickly snaps back to reality and puts down his mug. Then he wraps his arms around your waist. When it comes to you, I'm also just a normal woman who loves you wholeheartedly. Yes, I know. In the next moment, Art's warm lips meet yours. The scent of Art, which belongs solely to you, envelops you. A vast gentleness Yes. Wraps around you like a warm bubble, blocking out everything else around. You close your eyes and respond to his kiss with a quickened breath. For a moment, everything in the world blinks out of existence. All that's left is the quietly blossoming scent of love in the air. Oh, that was so cute! Your brain only starts to work again when Art finally lets you go. To avoid appearing too embarrassed, you rack your brain to think of something to talk about. Your face is red. Yours too. That would be me. That would be totally me. Okay, have fun eating. Eat something yummy. You know what I really want, Layla? I really want a neon droid. You know those little mini figurines with the little stands that have like different faces? I want one, and I want it to come with a little panda, so you can like put me holding a panda. I want my love eyes, right? I want like the little heart eyes that I have. I want an angry one that you could like just have like kitty's little fangs showing. And then I want a big smiley cheesy one. Ah, wow, that's a big burrito. So, like, honestly, although, like, you know, like, my goal is to obviously, like, become a full-time content creator one day, I also just want all the cool merch that some of the bigger VTubers can get, because, you know, they're big. He does not have a name. I feel like we've named him in the past on stream, and I forgot his name. So currently, no, he's nameless. But he's so cute. He's so cute. It'd be really cool one day if I could have him animated and, like, have someone, like, pay someone to do voice lines for him. But that's, like, a way future goal. One day, hopefully. Hopefully one day. It'd be really cool to have, like, a pop-up parade figure of Katybug, because those things are, like, fairly inexpensive. Should we name the panda? What should we name the panda? What should we name him? You pretend to be against the idea. What if another floral appearance this time? Art laughs and stands up. I'll go cook. Have you decided what you want for dinner? Your best dish, of course. Oh, yeah, I also want wine. You hold onto Art's arm as you reply to him. The two of you walk towards the kitchen together. An ordinary day with an ordinary bliss passes just like that. You know that an ordinary couple like you will have countless more ordinary days ahead of you. I want to spend my life with you. Share in the undying evenings and afternoons. Watch the tulips embrace by the windowsill. Listen to the sounds of flutes and bells in the distance. While away the time together slowly. Oh, that is so cool! Something butterfly themed like nectar, but something cooler. Ooh. I mean, we could call him Honey, but like... Dude, Honey-chan! From like, my, Oran High School Host Club! Sorry. That was very weedy of me. Where's Art? He's gotta be around here somewhere. Where does he reside normally in his room? In his house? Yeah! There's a character in Oran High School Close Club, and he's called Honey-chan. At least that's what I remember him being called. He's like this, he's this cute little character, but he's like deadly. And it's kind of fitting because like... It's a nod to anime, but like... He's a bear that holds a knife and does a stabby and a bonky. What are you thinking? I've been busy a lot recently. It would be nice to go for a drive and relax. Katybug, do you want to go somewhere? Honey-chan it is then. Oh, is there... No, okay. 2-minute warning. But what says the rest of chat? Should we name him Honey-chan or something different? Nothing. I just feel like you spoke what I had in mind just now. I wonder, oh, can I not travel to the other places? Will it disappear after the event? Oh, sad. I thought Luke's place was over here. I guess not. Ah! It did have a lot of fan service, but I feel like it was reverse fan service. Because, like, it was guys and there wasn't a lot of boob shots. You know what I mean? Thank you, by the way. We completed it! It's 100% done! Oh, okay, let's finish some of this up right quick. Clap! Confetti! We did it! We did it! We did it! Yeah! Okay, don't ask me why I've been saying that lately. I don't have an answer. Dance, dance, we're falling apart. It's halftime. Dance, dance. If I'm viewing my own stream on YouTube, does it count? I think it does, which is fine. Dubs only. Dubs only anime? I wanted to watch an anime earlier, and don't get me wrong, I love both dub or sub, but like when I'm too lazy to read, like I was, because I wanted to watch a couple episodes of anime after I clean, I was like, dude, I don't feel like reading right now, and it wasn't in, it doesn't have oh, I didn't know that. I learned something new today. But, so I turned on a different anime. Or something. Mr. Tatman! Hello! How are you? We have enough points. We should be fine. I don't know. I feel like a lot of them have care. It just, it depends on, like, if it's, you know, like, who's voice acting. Yeah, I totally get that. I'm trying to get back into anime. It's just time. So I only watch an episode here or there. Oh, I'm so glad! I haven't watched Cowboy Bebop. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I also haven't watched One Piece, so please don't eat me. What do you want me to do? What did I do? Oh, overall achievements. It's interesting because sometimes I have that issue with things. One Piece? Yeah, okay, so like, people are like, but Katie Bug, you watched Fairy Tail! I'm like, yeah, but like, Fairy Tail is significantly shorter than One Piece. And I have no hate for One Piece. Like, I love that people love it, and I love that it's still being made, and that people are enjoying it, right? I feel like if I started One Piece right now, it would take me far too long to catch up. Neko, okay, guys, look, I'm not gonna lie. I own Nekopara. I don't watch any. I will not watch any live action adaptation that Netflix makes because they ruin them all. No lie. Just can't do it. What was I gonna say? I own Nekopara. I haven't played it though. Just like there's no live action Avatar The Last Airbender movie. Speaking of Avatar The Last Airbender, did you guys hear that the original makers of Avatar got together and made a studio and they plan on doing Zuko's backstory? I don't know that anime. I don't think. I've never heard of it. Yeah, so they want to do an Avatar movie, like a proper like animated Avatar movie. But I also heard they were gonna do Zuko's backstory because I mean, like I do know, like after the show ended, they did comics. Oh, I didn't hear that. I didn't know that. I wonder. Maybe they're gonna do all of it. Aha! I did it. I did it. I finally got all of them. Can I? Okay, the question is, what do I pull for? Do I do a normal pull? Or do... Okay, you chat pick. Do I do the special pull? Or I do from one of the normals? We got the permanent pull, and then we got the designated card rotation up. Look, I can only handle so much affection in a day, and I don't feel like... Let's do special? What does the rest of chat say? Special or normal? We got one for special. Special house, special in the house, special in the house. Never pull standard. Okay, special it is. Pizza! Pizza, pizza. I had pizza yesterday, actually. It was pretty good. I feel like I have that one. Nope, we didn't get anything new, but that is alright. No, I don't want to share it. Go away. Boop. Let's go to cards. Go to... upgrade. I thought there was another card that said upgrade. Oh! We did get a new card. When did I get this card? What? Well, that's cool, Beans. Happy surprises. I don't remember getting this card. Can any other card be upgraded? Let's just check it out, make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh! When did I get these cards? Let's level them up. I am streaming on YouTube! I don't know if the exclamation point will work, but you can try to do exclamation point YouTube. Yes, it's Hell Games the Husbo Collector. It's actually more than that. So, like, it actually has a story. Give me 1 second. I don't know why they're not working! 1 second. I don't have, like... I'm the only one viewing my YouTube stream right now. So, like, there's no one there. But I'm trying to branch out this year and stream on more than one platform. So, yeah, we're starting with YouTube. we're getting coins back. Yes. Oh. Can you send me some? That sounds delicious. Just absolutely delicious. But, what events are going on? Oh yeah, hold on. Hey, I leveled up. Nice. Leveling up always feels nice. If I go to X Notes, there's actually a story behind this. So like, right now, I don't have any of them downloaded, besides like episode 1. But there are different episodes you can play, and they all have a story. But you're a lawyer, and you go through and you talk. I dropped it again. Maybe one day I won't drop it. But you go through and, like, you follow the story with different characters, but you do battles, and you're trying to solve the case, and at the end, you go before a judge, and you have to, like, answer questions, to beat it, and you have a time slot. So, yeah, like Ace Attorney. Although I haven't played that game, people tell me that I'd like it. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I am out. I can't have any more friends. I'm, like, full. Maybe that's what I could do with somebody. We could do an Ace Attorney collab. I don't own it, but if I could find someone who owned it, and they'd be willing to, like, stream it with me, we could play it together. Ooh. So it's not available yet. But it'll be available. What's the date today? Look, we can do a collab together! I've been wanting to collab with you anyway, so that'd be really fun. I could come onto your channel and we could do a collab. If you're cool with it, no pressure to actually say yes. Yes, okay. We'll talk about it more off stream. Also, guys, if you don't follow... God, I hope I spelled their name right. If you don't follow Game Grotto, you should go follow them, because I will be over with Meg on her channel this Saturday at 8 p.m. CST. We're going to be playing a Nancy Drew game together. So you should go follow them and hang out with us. It's also Meg's birthday. Come celebrate with us. It's going to be a chill, comfy stream, and I'm really, really, really excited. Like, super, super stoked. One of the things that I want to do more this year is collab with people, so if anyone wants to collab with me, hit me up and we'll make something work. Seriously, I really enjoy collabing with people. I have a blast, whether we're doing it on my channel, their channel, or we're both streaming on our own channels. I have a lot of fun. It's a good chill time. I like to think that I'm a pretty chill person. A pretty chill Neko butterfly. Oh, what did I just do? Okay. Don't know what I just did, but hey, whatever, that worked. Also, what's cool about this game is all these cards have, like, stories that you can go through and read with them. One of these days, I plan to, like, go through and start recording some of them, for fun, just, like, short little episodes for YouTube, because they shouldn't take, hopefully, too long. I didn't think this was gonna take too long, and we're 2.5 hours in, and here I am still playing. I really want to get Mario Party Superstar. I know people are like, it's not that great, but I really want to play. Hey, Team Freedom, how are you? Happy New Year! But I really want to get Super Mario Party Superstar, because that's one of the games that I really want to play with people, because I love Mario Party. And yes, I know people say Mario Party ruins friendships, but I'm just, like, such a chill Mario Party player. Like, I care more about, like, hanging out with people and chit-chatting and having a good time than I do, like, beating a game. Quality time, man. Quality time. Happy Meow here. Pika Pika! Pika Pikachu! I don't know how Pikachu would say Happy New Year, so that's my best Pikachu that's my best Pikachu impersonation. Pika Pika! But yeah, so like this game is just overall really fun, and some of the cards are really sad. Like this one was really sad, actually. I played this story. I think I recorded it. I don't remember, but if I didn't record it, I should go back. I'm a quality time kind of person. It gets me into trouble sometimes when I collab, because I'll end up just talking and talking and talking and not actually doing what we're supposed to be doing. Poor Gary the Goo Boy. Poor Gary the Goo Boy. Has to put up with it so much when we collab. But I'm like, let's have a conversation. Let's get to know each other. Let's talk. I'll sometimes go off on, I don't want to say go off on Jesus tangents because it's not a Jesus tangent, but I'll sometimes definitely go off on, conversations about Jesus and just like, go like, there was one time I was having a conversation on Jesus on stream and someone said something and it was like a rabbit trail of like me bouncing back and forth to all these different things. It was a good time. It was a good time. I hear that Minnesota is really snowy right now. Yeah. For my friends that are up there. What is this? Is this a replay? What is it? It's a phonograph record, one of my collections. It's a classic. Listen to... Oh, that's cool. I am glad I am not there. Luke is good boy. He's also a best friend to lover, which I can enjoy that kind of story. Is your clothes? Oh, it just updated. Where did I get this outfit? It is actually bad if you sit too long. You should get up and exercise. No! Stupid game. Chibi Faith! How are you? Can I get a shout out for Chibi Faith? What is snow? Rather than a big, than a bug. Oh, cute. Yeah, thanks. I love Jesus, and I have, like, some cool knowledge. Of course! How are you? Chibi, we should collab sometime if you're up for it. I think that'd be fun. If I could get Mario Party, I could join you. Oh my goodness, this is so loud. I'm getting off the screen. I could join you on Mario Party. It's on my back burner of games to get. Y'all, I'm super, I whipped out my PlayStation 2, and I have it almost hooked up. I gotta pull out my controller, because I forgot it. But I'm gonna start recording old school video games. Like PlayStation 2. I would love, PlayStation TV, but those are really expensive to be able to stream my video games, and I don't want an emulator. I have learned emulators take up a lot of CPU. And I don't have the CPU for that crap when I'm a VTuber, okay? Like, let's be real here. My CPU just can't handle it. So... yeah. We occasionally get snow in the Kansas, Missouri area, but nothing as bad as when I lived in Minnesota. And it's funny because, like, I'm from Minnesota, so, like... What? I have an Intel 5 and a GTX 1660. Look, my computer needs an upgrade, y'all. Yes, I'll message you, Chibi. I'll DM you. My dream computer that I'm looking at right now costs about $5,000. Minnesota? No, I want a large soda, please. What caused the move to Canada, Resto? I'm curious. I want to visit New York. If I can't, I'm going to try to go to a convention in New York because my friend from Canada is going to try to come down to go to New York City Comic Con. But I don't know if I'll be able to afford it. Oh, I'm not upset. It's totally fine. I think it's funny. It's not actually Minnesota, but I say Minnesota. Leviosa! It's a Leviosa! Harry Potter. I'm not like a super huge Harry Potter nerd, but I know enough. I watched the movies growing up, y'all, okay? What do you want, headquarters? What do you need from me? Oh. That. Okay, that's fine. What else do you need? What is this? Oh, did we upgrade? Oh, we leveled up! Hey, nice! Not enough. Okay. Is there anything on here that I haven't upgraded yet? So let's do this one. My mom and my stepdad in the interweb, and then I started my Live in the Middle of Nowhere arc. Wingardium Leviosa! There we go, thank you! I would love to go to Universal one day, down, like, in Florida, and do the wand experience, or is that in California? I don't remember. Either way, it'd be really fun to do the wand experience. Just to say I experienced it. Wait, are you not formally married yet? I thought you, like, eloped and did, like, a small wedding, and then you were gonna do, like, a bigger thing later. Am I misunderstanding something? Either way! That's so exciting, and I'm happy for you. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be smashing, I'm telling you. Ah, okay, I got you. I wanted to make sure I understood. That'll be really fun. Yeah, take your time and plan it out. It's funny enough, because we were talking about weddings today. My sister, my little sister and I have a vision for the dress that I want at my wedding, but that's about it. Yeah! Isn't it exciting, y'all? Like, I'm so happy for her. And her hubby. Does anyone know anyone currently streaming that we could raid? Of course! Not like I particularly want to end, but... Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, I don't have a picture of this, but my sister, Quirky, has found in, oh, that's totally fine. Like, hold on, I'm gonna switch screens right quick. Wrong button. It's fine. Ah, gotta go to the right one. There we go. If it'll let me change it. Are you not gonna change? What is with my stuff today? Okay, it's fine. Technical difficulties happened. What just happened? Whatever. Oh no, please don't! Please don't go through all of them all over again. We good? Okay, so Katie Bug has a bug for real. All the technical difficulties are befalling me today. My sister, Quirky, found this beautiful dress. It's blue and white. It's not necessarily what I want. But, it has, like, butterfly wings on it. And I'm like, if I could get it in my colors, like, pinks and whites and, you know, like, cherry blossom petals on it. If I could get this dress in my colors with my wing colors of the wings of the dress, I would totally get married in it with a couple more alterations to this dress. It is so pretty, you guys. It is just so gorgeous. And I'm just like, I need this in my colors so then I can actually have a fairy-themed wedding. Also, what I was gonna say, Layla, is, Paul talks about singleness and marriage in the Bible. And, I find that it's interesting, because I'm like, God has me in a preparation season for marriage. Because I desire to be married, but I'm also content being single, because I've talked to a couple of people who have been married, and they're like, you enter a different season when you marry someone. And, they're like, serve God wholeheartedly when you're single, also continue serving him when you're married, but they're like, your time is split more now when you get married, because you have your husband, I mean, granted, I have an apartment to clean now, but, like, your time shifts, right? And so, yeah, it's really interesting because, like, the church really... I'm not against marriage, by the way, obviously, because I desire to be married. The church talks about marriage a lot, yet I get upset because I'm like, where's your conversations about singleness? Like, not everyone's called to be married. Not everyone desires to be married, and that's wholeheartedly okay. I just wish they talked more about it, if I'm being honest. Because I feel like it's not talked about enough, in my opinion. So, yeah, there's that. Marriage doesn't. Now, do I think certain people should be married? Yeah. Do I think other people shouldn't be married? Yeah. Like, I don't think everyone's supposed to be married, just like I don't think everyone's supposed to be single. And my thought about marriage is if you're not committed, and obviously, like, this is from a Christian standpoint, if you're not loving Christ first and seeking him, and if you don't know who you are as a person, like, I didn't want to get married for the longest time because I didn't know who I was as a person, and I knew that if I got married before I knew who I was, I would just become whoever he wanted me to be or try to find my identity in someone else, and no one can tell me who I am. So, I'm like, I'm an advocate, like, of know who you are before you get married, be solidified in your own identity, know, like, your strengths and weaknesses, know your likes and dislikes, and it's not wrong to share that with somebody, and it's not wrong for, like, your hobbies and interests to change, but I've seen so many of my friends get into relationships and completely change because they weren't solid in who they were as a person. So, I'm just like, I don't know you anymore. Like, who is this person? It's not my friend. Because they changed. So, I focus on God first, because I know, like, no relationship of any sort is going to be perfect. Whether it's a friendship, or a marriage, or a family relationship, everybody has issues and flaws that we're all working on, and so nothing's gonna be perfect, right? But, we all need to continue to work on ourselves and grow as people, I believe, and strive to do better, and things like that. So, yeah, I've thought about it a lot, because I'm not perfect, and man, if I got married when I wanted to have, like, true story, I gotta change this to just chatting. Oh, is Abby alive? Abby's cool. I like Abby. What is Abby playing today? If not, we do have someone to raid. I'm not gonna raid Abby. Because I don't mind horror games, but I try to stay away from certain games, and that's one of the games I try to stay away from. If you guys want to know more about why I stay away from certain games, feel free to DM me and we can have a conversation. I don't want to get into Armor of Faith is who I was gonna raid instead of Abby. Wait, what is Armor of Faith playing? That's what I was gonna look up. Oh, are they doing a craft stream? Oh, that's cute. Okay, we'll raid them because I like craft streams. And I don't... I don't raid enough of them. Oh, what is going on with my model right now? Did it disconnect again? Okay, did it reconnect? Okay, cool. Nope, she is just wigging out. Give me 1 second. Because I'm not ending yet. Also, I just love, like, this background music is so chill. But yeah, if y'all want to know why I don't raid certain games, DM me. Oh my goodness, what is going on with my thing? Like, it's having a hard time. Okay, is it, here, let me try this. Maybe that'll help. Did that help it? Or did that... It's just like frozen now. Come on, reconnect. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay, I'm thinking back. I think we're back. I think it's okay now. Welcome back. The model is doing her best, it is. Did it wig out again? No, okay, no. How far behind is my stream? Let me refresh it. So, yeah, like I was saying, if you ever want to know why I don't play a video game, personally, or why if I don't raid a specific video game, just DM me. We'll have a conversation. One-on-one, if you like. I have had these conversations on stream before, and sometimes it makes people upset, and my goal isn't to upset anybody or make anyone feel a certain way, okay? So... Hey, Resto, thank you so much for the cheers. I appreciate it. Thank you. Blessings. So, yes. We will be rating Armor of Faith, which is a new person who I haven't rated before, which I'm most excited about. Invalid username. Did I type it in wrong? Lee, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Belgang. Glad to have you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for lurking. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. Oh, I typed in E instead of an R. I am open for conversations, and I am open to having a discussion on biblically why I don't play certain games. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna preface it because I always preface it before we raid. My personal convictions and what God tells me to do, if it's a personal conviction, is not God's law for everyone, right? There's the commandments and the laws that people are abide by, and then there are personal convictions that God gives everyone, right? God has convicted me and told me not to play certain games because of how sensitive I am to certain things. It's just not a good idea for me to play certain games. I don't even really watch horror games anymore. I don't watch scary things, really. That's why I asked if Grounded was spooky, like a horror game. I can do spooky and suspense and thriller. That I can do. That I can handle. But if we get into, like, horror and demons and Ouija boards and seances and things of that nature, I'm gonna stay away from it. It's a personal conviction for me. So, like, I don't ever want anyone to feel judged or condemned in my chat. That's never my goal. I want people to feel loved and to know they're loved and to know that God loves them and that everyone's at a different point in their walk and that everyone has different, convictions. So I try to do my best to explain it, and sometimes I know I come across as really hard edged. I have to be hard edged for myself because, like, yo, bro, like, I can get sucked into those games real easy because I enjoy a good story, and Bendy and the Ink Machine and certain horror games have good stories, so it's like, I want to play them for a good story, yet the things that I know, I'm just like, yeah, it's scary. And I also scare super easy, and I know if I play a game like that, I'm opening up myself for nightmares and stuff like that. So, that being said, I love each and every one of you. Oh, yay, it worked! Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I could not do what I do without you. To everyone who is new, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so glad to have you part of the Bug Gang and part of this family that we are creating here. I am grateful. Thank you for everyone who subbed. Thank you for the gift sub. Thanks for the cheers. Thank you to the lurkers. Thank you for the chatters. Thank you for everybody, anyone who is here today. I am just so blessed to have you all. Like, the biggest of hugs to all of you. I'm so happy. We are going to do Bug Love Raid, just a classic raid message that I do a lot because, we gotta share the love for the raid message. Do whatever emotes you desire, whether they're my emotes, other emotes, throw in some emotes in there for the Bug Love Raid. It'll be a good old time. I will see you guys on Friday for probably Crisis Core, because I'm doing some grinding in Final Fantasy VII right now. And then Saturday will be a 2-part stream. Saturday we'll be doing Bible study from 3 to 5, and then over on Game Grotto to join Meg for a chill birthday stream where we'll be playing a spooky game. It's a Nancy Drew game, so it can't be that spooky, with Meg. God bless you all. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Have a fantastic night. Bye-bye!
Please accept this gift.